Zechariah 13, and I'm going to start at 7. Awake, O sword, against my shepherd, and against the man that is fellow, saith the Lord of hosts. Smite the shepherd, and the sheep shall be scattered. And I will turn my hand upon the little ones, okay? Being the meek, being the ones who will receive this truth, okay? So Esau turned his hand against us, and that's why all this must come to pass, okay? And the shepherd was the one that gathered up all the sheep, okay? So, you know, that's how this truth spread to the corners of the earth, okay? So one Israelite pops up here and claims his nation, and claims the name of the Lord, which is Yahawashi Ha Mashiak. There's one name, one true doctrine, okay? And like I said, he's turned his hand upon the little ones. Esau's turned his hand upon us, man, and caused because the reason we went down and the reason Jerusalem fell was because we caused the anger of the Most High.
We're gonna touch on that later.
Okay, we'll touch on that later. That's a different subject, but at the same time, you know, now the Lord's anger has shifted onto Esau, still upon us, but you know, hopefully through the work in the I wouldn't say tribulation, the discipline that we go through and trying to refine ourselves, like so silver and gold. Okay. Now the hatred and the anger is now with Esau, and that's why his kingdom is coming down and about to be destroyed. Okay, like it is written in Romans 9 and 13.
I want to point out also he is a house divided by a house can't stand. So
that's beautiful. Okay, and Esau's real divided. Okay, and it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. Okay, so that's talking about how there should be only a remnant, man. That's talking about Yasharala. Okay, so 2/3 of our people aren't going to come to this truth. Okay, like those false doctrines we were just talking about, 2/3 of our people aren't going to get this truth. So those that are following that false doctrine, man, and not following the name of Yahawah are going to be accounted unto those 2/3, man. Get right. Like I said, it ain't the time for games. The Lord's not playing. If you don't call upon his name, you ain't getting salvation. If you call upon some false name, you ain't getting salvation. If you got some love in your heart for Esau, you ain't getting salvation. Okay? Continue, bro.
behold, I have told you before, wherefore if they shall say unto you, behold, he is in the desert, go not forth. Behold, he is in the secret chambers, believe it not. For as the lightning cometh out of the east, and shineth even unto the west, so shall also the coming of Son of Man be.
Okay, so stop right there. So, man, that's a smooth cut to you liars, man. Let's talk about how the Lord's gonna come back and give everybody high fives. The Lord's coming back in our land to personally give Amalek a visit, and we all know that that's not gonna be a very nice visit.
Very nice.
Okay, and he's gonna come straight west. Now what? Now why would the Son of Man come from his homeland, which is Israel, and his people's land, and if he's Amalek, okay, like these liars fucking say, if he's Amalek, why would he come east? Why would he come west? Why wouldn't he just stay in Israel? Because he's coming to get his people, and you false Jews are gonna fucking get slain. Okay,
and we're everywhere in the world.
Exactly.
We're scattered.
So he's coming west to get his people from where our main captivity is in this world today, modern day Babylon. And he's not coming to give high fives and handshakes and secret hugs and all kinds of crazy stuff that you think, man. And give reparations to the gays and say it's okay that you're a faggot and take dick in the ass. You can come and indulge in my kingdom. Hell no. Hell no, you faggots ain't getting into the kingdom of heaven.
Getting put to death.
Hell no, you so-called white people ain't getting into the kingdom of heaven. Gonna be slaves.
Yeah, you going to the kingdom.
Gonna be bed warmers.
In chains.
But you gonna be put in chains. You gonna feel affliction. Continue. Sorry.
Immediately after the tribulation of those days shall the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not receive her light, and the stars shall fall from heaven, and the powers of heaven shall be shaken.
Okay, so what's gonna cause the world to shake? You already got earthquakes, ICMB nuclear missile, that fire on your ass. It's gonna be a big mushroom cloud that's going to darken the sky. The arrows are going to darken the sky. The arrows of the Lord, and the bow is set upon this place, and the Lord don't miss. The Lord hits the target every time. Pin dot accuracy. You think you can run from judgment and righteous indignation for your forefathers' iniquity against the children of Israel? In Yasharallah, you can't. Esau, you about to learn a horrible and painful lesson. You don't mess with the Lord's people, and you don't mess with the Lord. Them ICMB nuclears ain't no joke, man. Okay? They gonna lay this land desolate, so that none shall inhabit it, but desert creatures and eerie things. Think about that.
And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven, and then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming into the clouds of heaven with the power and great glory.
Okay? So y'all gonna bear witness. And why would you mourn? Because he's not gonna be the so-called white man you want him to be. He's gonna be a dark man with a big old woolly afro and a big old beard, white as snow, with a sickle in his hand. Taking heads, not names. Not asking you why you do the iniquity, but judging you for the iniquity. You ain't gonna get no pass, man. There's a law, statutes, and commandments that the Lord has set for you to live upon, and Esau, you trampled it, man. You've defiled it, man. You've done everything the Lord says not to do, and you think, and you really think in your vain thoughts, in your vain head, in your vain appearance that you're greater than the Lord, man. You're gonna get destroyed. You're gonna get destroyed real quick and real easy, like. The Lord can destroy Babylon in an hour. He said he would. And he could probably do it in less. Actually, I know he could do it. He could destroy this place in a second. This power is so great and immense. All praise to the Lord Yahawashi Ha Mashiak. Continue, bro.
Now learn a parable of the fig tree when his branch is yet tender and putteth forth leaves. Ye know that summer is nigh. So likewise, when ye shall see all these things, know that it is near, even unto the door.
Okay, so he's talking about how when you see in the spring, at the end of summer, at the end of winter, Salah, how the trees start getting little duds on them. The flowers start getting little duds on them. This is how you know summer's nigh, after spring. Okay, so he's saying that after all this comes to pass, this is how you know the end is near. Okay, this is how you know them ICMB nuclear missiles is coming, and the kingdom of heaven is about to be established. Actually, let me hit since we just talked about the Son of Man, I'm gonna show him who the Son of Man is. Let me hit Revelations 1:7. Okay. Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all the kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him. Even so, okay. So, and if reincarnation, that's also a cut to them motherfucking false doctrines we were just talking about, because they don't even acknowledge reincarnation. So you gonna really tell me that some 2,000-year-old Edomite, crusty little Edomite, crip walker looking ass motherfucker walking around waiting to be judged by the Most High, waiting to be judged by Yahawashi eating Pearson? No, that's not gonna happen. Okay, but their spirits are back, and that's why the earth is ripe for the taking. Okay, that's why there's so many people on earth at this point right now. Okay, and I'm gonna jump down to 12 real quick. And I turned to see the voice that spake with me, and he, being turned, I saw 7 golden candlesticks. Okay, so he saw the 7 candlesticks in the north. Okay, and in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one unlike to the Son of Man, clothed with the garment down to the foot, and a girt about the paps, a golden girdle. Okay, so he was clothed with the garment, and even what that brother's wearing, down to the foot. Okay, and a girt about his waist, and a girdle pads. Okay, so the war belt. a big golden war belt on his waist.
Like I said, it holds your sword.
Like yeah, and it holds your sword in your it works as a sword holder and a sash as well to keep your garment in place. His head and hairs were white like wool, but white as snow. Okay, and if you look up the definition of wool, it'll actually tell you Negroid like hair. So you can't even lie about what kind of hair it was.
Tightly wound hair of the Negroid people.
Yeah, the tightened
Tightly wound hair.
round hair.
Wound.
Hair of the
Like-
Negroid people.
Con.
Okay, that's the definition of wool. That's one of the definitions of wool. And white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire. Okay, so he had red eyes. One being he's pissed off. He's real mad. Justifyingly so. You know, just look around you. Look what's happening in this evil ass kingdom. Okay? Justifyingly so. He's angry with the world. And he's a wino, man. He used to drink a lot of wine and go into them fake ass churches and curse them people out and rebuke the shit out of them and reprove their ass. And his feet like unto brass, as if burnt in a furnace, and his voice unto the sounds of many waters. So the Lord's voice is very loud and very it can be scary. It can be frightening. Okay, and that's why when the Lord was speaking to his people under the mountain, they were saying, chill, let Moses talk to us. Okay? And that was just the identification of the Son of Man. So continue, brother. It's a lot.
No, you. Verily I say unto you, this generation shall not pass till all these things be fulfilled. Heaven and earth shall pass away, but my word shall not pass away.
Okay. So he's basically saying that there's not gonna be another generation. I just had a talk with my father, okay, my pops, and he told me, son, I'm not gonna be an old man. We're going to war, son. Okay. There's not gonna be another generation. We're not gonna be some old men. We're not gonna get to our 80s. Okay. We can't run from judgment. We are literally set up as hirelings, man. We got one purpose right now. We have one job right now, and it's to wake up the elect. Wake up the hopeful elect. Bear fruit. Okay, that's our purpose on the earth. We have no other purpose. Because the earth's coming to an end regardless of what we do or not. Okay? We just out here trying to wipe the blood of our people clean. Off our hands. So hopefully the Lord might even think to accept us. And that our righteousness is as dirty rags, man. We ain't shit. We out here in the humblest spirits you can think of, man.
Lord only deals with the meek.
Okay? There's no proudfulness, man. Continue, bro.
But of that day and hour knoweth no man, nor not the angels of heaven, but my Father only.
Okay, so there's even a doctrine, man, that said that these so-called Edomites say that a Mashiach is Yahawah, man. That shit is blasphemy, man. So you gonna tell me that he told his apostles, hey, nobody knows the hour but me and me? Right. No, that doesn't make sense. Okay, no man knows the hour when the elect salvation, not ours, it's a lot, but when the elect salvation is at hand. Okay? Lord willing, we be a part of that, but nobody knows when the Lord's gonna come back. Nobody knows when the sky's gonna crack open and Yahawashi comes out of that sky, man. We do not know the hour, but we know the signs of the times. And since the Lords have made us watchmen, we see the signs of the times, okay? So we have an idea, we have a guesstimation, if that makes sense, on when the Lord's coming back. But no man knows, not even Elohim, not even Yahawashi himself, as the rules roll by. Death to your kingdom, man. Protect these nuts. Continue, bro.
Bump the police, bro. Go ahead. That's just funny.
Yeah, that police out, man. For as the lightning cometh out of the east and shineth even unto the west, or But as the days of Noah were so shall also the coming of the Son of Man shall be.
Okay, come. And he's talking about how, as in the time of the flood, how the confused state of the people who took not heed to Noah's, because that's what it's talking about, Noah. And Noah's the pig Latin word for it, proving again that Esau is Edom. Okay, because they put they pig Latin version of Noah in the book. They printed it in here, and it's talking about Noah because who else could it be talking about? It's the only account of a flood taking place in the scriptures, man. A great flood that wiped out the world, except for a very few people. It was in Noah's sea, his wife's and his daughters and sons. Loud ass bus, man. It's a lot. And basically, man, that's just that's a smooth cut to you, Esau. That's an advanced tuck. You look in the Strong's Bible Dictionary 3578. Okay, no equals Noah. Okay, there's no getting away from that is Noah right there. So any of you false doctrines that push that is not Noah, going off. Just saying. Yeah, continue, brother.
Salak, I just got into mine here. I was here.
It's at 4 hours in the day.
For as in the days of that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving into marriage.
Okay, stop right there. So before the flood, man, before the day of righteous indignation and judgment, being their judgment was all death upon them, you think there wasn't women and children? Like it just said, they were all drinking. They were giving in marriage. They were having sex. You are a fat ass heathen. Get out of here. Beat it. And basically, man, they were carrying on in their everyday lives, doing their daily wickedness, doing their daily iniquity, carrying on like it was a normal day. Okay, unexpected to the fact that the Lord was about to end them, that the Lord was about to put an end to all that bullshit that they were doing. Continue, brother.
He also that had received 2 talents.
Until the day that Noah entered into the ark.
He said his Lord unto him, and oh yeah, because you can stop me. I'm sorry.
It's a lot.
I'm sorry about that. I will make thee the ruler over many things. Enter thou into the joy of thy Lord.
Where you at, brother?
Here, I'm gonna stop this one too.